Class is dismissed, boys and girls.
You're in. Let's go!
Previously on the YTV Retrospective.
Can a guy get some privacy?
It's that time of year again. The stockings are hung up with hair. The snow is white and pretty. And everyone is getting together with their loved ones. Oh no! Wow. Not a lot of Christmas spirit around these days. So let's get into the spirit of the holiday season as we take a look at another YTV Christmas special.
Check this out. Everybody. Check it out.
Last year we took a look at one of YTV's first Christmas specials with the Grog's first Santa Claus parade. But now this year, we're going to take a look at one of YTV's most popular Christmas specials. Premiering on December 13th, 2001, this is the Santa Claus Brothers. This special was co-produced by Sitting Ducks Productions, who credits mainly have this as well as the TV series Sitting Ducks. Well-known Canadian animation studio Nelvana, and Film Roman, who you may recognize as the studio behind Garfield and Friends, and the current animators of The Simpsons. This 45-minute special aired on YTV, and also on the Disney Channel. Now, if you want to check out the special for yourself, it is currently available on iTunes, and on YTV's official YouTube channel, Keep It Weird. Now, let's begin the special. So we start with the opening narration done by Santa Claus, voiced by Bryan Cranston, as he tells the story of how he met Mrs. Claus and had 3 sons, Roy, Daryl, and Mel. Now, he is planning to retire.
Being Santa was a big job, and I wasn't getting any younger. But I had my sons, the best-kept secret at the North Pole.
Bryan Cranston, before he became a household name thanks to his roles on Malcolm in the Middle and Breaking Bad, was actually a voice actor early in his career, appearing mainly in anime dubs including Macross Plus, Street Fighter II the movie, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So it's pretty cool to see his voice here. We then see the workshop and all of its plumbing pipes as the shortest son, Mel, voiced by Kevin McDonald of the Kids in the Hall of Fame, as he flies around in a helicopter, disrupting the elves below. Eventually flying past the next son, Roy, voiced by Richard Kind from Mad About You, as he calls in the elf Bubsy.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, no. Actually, his name is Busby, who tries to stop the music playing outside that belongs to the third son, Daryl, voiced by Harlan Williams, who you may recognize as the first voice of Newton from Ned's Newt.
Busby, Busby, everybody's been working hard, and I think it's time to celebrate!
As we see from the first few minutes, we find each of the brothers' initial traits, in which they believe could help him in becoming the next Santa. Mel is one who often experiments, Roy is more about analytics, numbers, and pinpoint accuracy, and Daryl's the one that loves to party and connecting with people. As Santa is watching the chaos in the workshop, he talks about his disappointment from his sons to his head elf Snorkel, voiced by Joe Flaherty from Maniac Mansion and who taught them everything they know as he tries to one-up the sons by suggesting that he should be the next Santa.
Maybe I should take over for you this year. Just temporarily, of course.
Well, maybe you could take over. Just temporarily.
Yes.
Snorkel relishes this idea behind Santa's back, along with Busby, as Santa and the missus discuss the option.
By carefully preventing Santa's sons from ever learning anything useful, I've succeeded in making them totally unfit to take over for their father.
So Snorkel deliberately taught them nothing, so that he could be the next one in line? Wow, that is a diabolical genius. Thinking long game strategy now, are we? Although his idea of Santa is more the polar opposite of what Santa is really about. Industry, science and technology, automatic toy development, transactions starting at low prices, profits. Actually, isn't this Jack Frost's idea of how you be Santa?
Well, get ready, world, because here comes Snorkel Claus.
Snorkel Claus. I can't say that with a straight face. As the family discusses the job over dinner, Santa and Mrs. Claus, voiced by Caroline Rhee or Hilda from Sabrina the Teenage Witch, suggest that they take the sleigh and go on a quest to find the true meaning of Christmas in one day, or else Snorkel will temporarily take the job.
Well, I suppose so, but if you boys don't bring my one and only sleigh back by dark, there will be big trouble. Is that understood?
Oh, yeah, sure, Dad. Absolutely, sure. That's not a problem.
Sure, absolutely.
I can do that.
Down on their luck, Snorkel tries to butter each of the brothers up by suggesting the true meaning of Christmas is based on each of their initial traits, and suggests the location that the brothers could find Christmas. Santa Monica! Wait, Santa Monica?
What's that?
Well, it's a city with Santa in its name.
And off they go! I remember the day when you left for Santa Monica. They fly across the globe, getting into shenanigans, eventually crashing sand deep in Santa Monica.
Hey, it's a lot bigger than it was on the map.
Yep. Busby is also in Santa Monica as well, spying on the brothers for Snorkel, as he steals the sleigh back. Okay, so everything can go wrong. Thanks, Bubsy. Now, the story kind of jumbles around 3 subplots between 3 brothers, so we'll go through each one separately. We start with Mel looking for ideas and ends up going to a toy store with a lot more than he bargained for.
Optional diesel conversion.
This is the best toy. Oh,
He finds toy ideas, but he needed the parts to complete it, and ends up finding them in the shopping cart from a homeless guy named Bert. As he brings him to a garbage dump with... Wow. This is a garbage dump? An ice cream truck taken out of twisted metal? A perfect sized airplane? And boats that are all squeaky clean? This isn't a garbage dump. This is a gold mine. As Mel builds his new project, we learn from Bert that he used to be a grandpa wanting to see his family again, but couldn't due to family dilemmas.
What do you mean, used to be?
It's a long story. Let's just say they don't come over to my house for Christmas dinner anymore.
Next is Roy, counting all the people walking along the street. Kinda creepy, don't you think? Although someone startles his train of thought.
I'm trying to build a statistical model of migration patterns as part of my...
Who told you could come up on my roof?
Oh, hi, Sugar, host at the Time of the Zone. Fancy hearing you in this special. He asks the girl lots of questions.
Are you between the ages of 4 and 10?
Why?
I've never met an actual child before.
At this point, he seems to be a walking survey.
Would you like to take a survey?
We then cut to a closet as the girl discusses with Roy her life as an older sibling of 3 kids, and her unfair treatment.
Can I have that toy on TV? No. Can I play computer games instead of going to church? No. Can I put my sisters in the laundry hamper when I open my presents? No, 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 no.
All I want is what I have coming to me. All I want is my fair share.
And helps Roy find more kids for Data in exchange for getting what she wants for Christmas. She takes Roy to a local park, not getting the best results, and ends up finding 3 bullies.
Well, then he won't mind if I take his hat.
Wow. Huey, Dewey, and Louie really went to the dark side, didn't they? The girl asks Roy about why he likes numbers so much, and to him, that's the way he thinks, and how it all connects to his family and the time they spend.
And how my mom gives me an average of 4.3 hugs a day, and my dad and I lose 8.2 balls every time we play golf in the snow.
While this is going on, Daryl is looking out on the beach, when he finds a filmmaker who is also a child prodigy, with no ideas on what to film next. Fortunately, Daryl has an idea.
Well, you can help me put on my party.
What?
I'm supposed to put on the perfect party.
Wait, I'm getting something.
Which eventually the idea became a breakup scene?
You loved him once, but you see now he's stuck in being a child, obsessed with Christmas, unable to grow up and see the world for the harsh, cruel place that it is. So you're dumping him.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. The three all converge together to see how they have been doing, and realize now that the sleigh is gone.
Mal, what are you doing up there?
I can't find the sleigh.
Maybe Daryl took it.
Hey, it wasn't me.
Snorkel tries to stall Santa Claus out until time is up. Santa shows concern for his sons and goes out looking for them. But how, seeing that they don't have the sleigh? Or other reindeer? Turns out, they have backup.
On Gert, on Tooty, on Furry and Fuzzy, on Finny, on Fishy, on Pelican.
I mean, you make do with what you got, right? Man, Snorkel is just playing imposter, isn't he? Doing a pretty good job at it. Now with the whole family stranded in Santa Monica, they see that the Christmas spirit is in full bloom, with each of the brothers helping someone in some way.
Boys, the meaning of Christmas is in here.
You mean we ate it?
She means it's inside you, and you spread it to all these people.
And as if by a Christmas miracle, Busby has a change of heart, takes the Clauses to the sleigh, and makes it back in time. They also find out about Snorkel's plan, and he gets demoted.
Now, say my name.
Santa Claus!
You're goddamn right.
And that was the Santa Claus Brothers. So, how did it hold up? It is definitely an interesting special. One thing I noticed right away is the use of humorous dialogue that actually is really fitting to many of the actors in this. An example similar to this is a show we looked at previously with Maniac Mansion. One gripe that I do have is that the story wraps up pretty nicely with all the resolutions sort of happening off screen, not really giving the brothers kind of their own resolution. Now, do I still recommend it? Well, of course! It's a simple Christmas special that honestly gets straight to the point. Check it out and see how 3 Santa Clauses can keep a Christmas special on course. You know, with everything still hectic and crazy, it may seem like a lot, but I know that we can get through all of this together. From all of us at the YTV Retrospective, I would like to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a shiny New Year. When we come back, we are going to revisit Studio B Productions with their second project for YTV about a young, aspiring filmmaker.
Next time on the YTV Retrospective.
Lights, camera, action! B-A-E-N! B-A-E-N! Anything is possible. Just give it your best shot. B-A-E-N! A million moving pictures spinning round inside my brain. Why can't the world just see things my way? Check this out. Check it out.
My baby don't wanna stop.